So I'm just going to spitball a bit with this one because, it's funny, the first video that I posted just the other day, and it was just like this perfect day with my children, with my beautiful girls, Avi and Lucia. We had our girls' day out. And while that was divine and from the heart, only 3 days after, 3 days after posting that, I was an absolute fucking mess. And, life was too hard. I was completely overwhelmed. I had a to-do list that was, longer than the floor to ceiling. And it was all just blah. And I spoke with my girlfriend in the afternoon, the evening after, just being pretty shit for most of the day. And it was hilarious because she'd just seen the post. We've got this group chat thing. And anyway, she'd seen the post of the video that I'd created, my first YouTube video. And she was like, oh yeah, cool, you look really good, I love that, perfect parent day. And I was like, yeah, it was a perfect parent day. And then as we were talking, I was like, wow, because I'd just been literally speaking to her about one of the hardships going through my mind yesterday was just wanting to give my girls more, and as parents, she's a school teacher, and she was like, dude, every parent is thinking that as well. We're all just so hard on ourselves. And, so I'm sitting here lamenting on how I can do better. And, when I snapped, when, I had, my brain was full at the end of the day and I couldn't give anymore. And it made me realize that I actually want to talk to you on here now about I don't support perfection. In fact, it's not what I want to show on here. So as much as that was really something I wanted to share because it was easy to share the good times, I just want to be real with you as well, and definitely want to show that it's not all roses like that. And if anyone is having one of those days where they're feeling too hard on themselves, or you haven't done something to look after your personal welfare, well-being, whether that's sitting down for 5 minutes outside. Oh, she's losing it here. Sitting down outside, taking a deep breath, making yourself a juice, having a shower with the door locked. Whatever snippet you can do for yourself. And I know sometimes that even seems impossible. And that's okay, because you've just got to remember that you're showing up every day and that you need to just take a little bit of a load off, because tomorrow is still going to be there. So whoever needs to hear this today, you're doing an amazing job. Remember, you're important too. And depending on obviously how old your children are, being able to communicate with them your boundaries and what your needs are as well, because the reality in this world is they're not going to have the world revolving around them the whole time. So take a bit of a load off. Don't do the washing tonight. Just let it sit and don't look at it. Just do something else. Because you can't be perfect and you can't do everything all the time and expect that that is going to bring you joy. I definitely wasn't feeling that joyful yesterday. However, I really do appreciate the beautiful people that had reached out to me. So thank you very much for that. And, I think a part of, I've got a part of what I went through yesterday was probably a bit of the collective, but I'll go into that another time. But one thing that I did was I didn't try and judge myself for where I was at, and I definitely would have used to have done that. So in this case, I really felt sad, I felt flat, I felt defeated, I felt discombobulated, overwhelmed, frustrated. Not so much frustrated as other times that I do, but just like I just had nothing else to give. And the most important thing that I did was I let myself feel that. And while I still got on with a couple of the things that I needed to do, I didn't jam pack my day. I actually functionally wasn't able to. I did the best that I could, but my point is I felt it, and I allowed time and space in my day to actually go into my body and to name the emotion that I was having. And although I didn't really feel like talking on the phone, I did connect. I responded to people that were reaching out to me. Not everyone, but like my close people. And I was honest. I didn't sugarcoat it, but I also didn't dramatize it. And so that's important as well. Feeling it, naming it, and sharing it where appropriate. To share everything. But having a trusted person that you can either text with or just share that load a bit. And it really does help to not attach to it and think that that's where I'm going to get stuck, or oh my god, doom, it's going to be like this forever. It's okay. It's a feeling, and a feeling is meant to be felt, and it's meant to move. So if you attach to it, either whether that's through judging it or becoming your identity, then sorry, the camera was annoying me then. So if you feel it, name it, share it, and allow it to move through you, because energy in motion is our emotion. And if we don't allow it to move through, feel it and allow it, then it will get stuck, and we'll suppress it, or we'll have a drink or a smoke or a vape or doom scroll or whatever it is that you do. And then we will not be aware of when it comes out of us. I had to cry a couple of times yesterday, and I actually don't really normally cry. So there was like something was purging out of me, and it's okay, because if I had have pushed forward and, hustled more and didn't take those times and moments of space for myself, then I probably would have been feeling like that again today. And I don't. So I'm very grateful for that. And it was a really powerful, interesting moment of purging. And then you can just continue and take each day as it comes. Just remember that you don't have to be perfect. And this is getting a little bit long now, so I'm going to call it. And thank you.